Leo, I'm hearing that song by Ozzy Osbourne. I believe it's called Changes. We're going through changes. You know that song, Leo? Leo, you are currently going through changes, and it feels like you need a little help navigating through them. Let's get into it. Leo, OMG. Okay. So, mhm. Leo, there has been a lot of work put in on your part to make these changes come to life. And I feel like you probably weren't expecting everything to flip flop switch up so fast. And now that your reality has caught up to your work, it's like your physical being needs to catch up to your reality. This quickly changing reality. Everything feels so very fast paced in your energy, Leo. Summer is going to be ooh, a full schedule. A full schedule. And I am hearing for you, Leo, is to take on as many invites as you can, because I'm hearing something about networking, um, meeting new people, experiencing new places and things, whatever. Uh, but also to remember to allow yourself downtime in between invitations. Okay, but invitations that do come into you, say yes to the dress, Leo. What does Leo need to know about navigating through these changes? Please and thank you. Make your messages loud and clear. I am a trifle deaf in one ear. Rawr, rawr. Thank you. Thank you. What am I getting from this? Okay. Oof, oof, oof. Sorry, let me hike up these leggings. Gotta hike it up. Hike it up. Okay, hike it up, Leo. I'm hearing don't hit the brakes on the energy that you have been in. All these changes coming in are, kind of hitting you hard. I'm seeing maybe disorientation a little bit, maybe you get a little brain fog here and there, or walk into a room and forgot why you walked into that room. Like I said, your physical being is trying to catch up with your ever changing reality. Okay. So allow yourself time to adjust. All right. You're not going crazy. Okay. Yeah. You're not getting the alls to the Heimers. Okay. Um, your mind is literally, it's is getting there. It's trying to get there. Um, but don't lose your momentum, Leo. Okay. Continue to use this fast paced energy to your benefit. All right. This feels like slingshot energy, momentum being pulled back, and launched to the heavens. I'm also seeing a bowstring. Maybe you want to take up archery, Leo, or maybe you used to do archery and you want to get back into it. Absolutely. Why not? Now's a good time as ever. It could be a great way to spend some of that downtime I mentioned. Um, the best way to, I'm hearing, keep yourself up to date, Leo, is to keep moving with the energy, because eventually the energy is going to have to come to a slowdown. All right. It's going to come to a slowdown point where you go back into the creation phase, the brainstorming phase of what am I going to do next? What is the next 3, 5, 6, 12 months going to look like for me? And that's when you will be most well adjusted. But until that time, you just got to keep moving. You know, it's like being on a treadmill. Like, and there's no button to press that treadmill. You just got to keep walking until it stops. All right. Or slows down at least so you can catch your breath. Um, but do prioritize your downtime, whether it be 15 minutes to a week of downtime, God willing. God willing. Um, but your best advice here is to keep that momentum. Keep that momentum, and you will catch up and adjust to this newfound reality. You're doing brilliantly, Leo, better than you thought you could. Like I said, you weren't expecting things to change this quickly. It's a shock to you as it is to anybody else, you know, but you're going with it. Continue to go with it. There is no rush. Or I don't feel like, oh, you got to do boom, 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 this quick, this fast. Don't trip up. Don't self sabotage. All right. Don't feel like you have to rush to catch up. All right. Because you were waiting a really long time for your reality to catch up with your vision. You feel me? And that's where we're at right now. When this fast paced does eventually come to the slowdown period, you know, because we live in a reality that goes up, down like this, or like this for some, you know, when you are in that lull period, that brainstorming, I'm over the bubbling cauldron. I'm seeing a witch stirring a cauldron, you know, not just any witch. I'm seeing the witches from the video game Zelda, A Link to the Past. This is very specific. And they're the two witches in the woods, and they're stirring the cauldron, and then they'll speed up really fast and then stir it slowly. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't judge me. Whatever. Anyway, Leo, when that lull does come, this is just a reminder to make sure you take the time to enjoy the reality that you have reached. Okay. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, because that's what the lull time is for. It's for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor, your harvest, your cornucopia. I'm seeing for some of you, y'all may not get a lull period until Thanksgiving time. I'm seeing November, late fall. That's cool. That's cool. In the meantime, keep with it, Leo. Stay with it. Thank you. Whew. That did feel really just busy, busy, busy. I can see why you would feel disoriented, Leo, and forget why you walked into a room. Sagittarius. Let's go on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Hang on, I gotta get down, y'all. We're getting to the roots with Sagittarius. Hang on, I gotta adjust. There it is. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you. For Sagittarius spirit, thank you. Mm. Sagittarius, I feel like there is joy in your energy, but the joy feels backwards, almost like you are in a joyful, happy time cycle period right now, but yet that's not what you're feeling inside. And maybe you think that you're broken. Something's wrong with you. Like you almost like you should be happy on your wedding day type energy, but you're not. There is an invisible storm cloud hanging overhead, Sagittarius. Maybe it's static in the air that you're feeling, giving you the idea that this storm cloud will manifest and flood out your joyous occasion. There is looming doom and gloom. But again, it's an invisible storm cloud. Like it's not there, like it is made up in your mind. It's almost like you're waiting for the apocalypse. You ever seen that movie Melancholia with Kirsten Dunst? You should check that movie out. Maybe there's a message in there for you. I'm sure there is, or else Spirit wouldn't have brought it up. I don't know, Sagittarius. I feel like there's something here that is happy, that you are supposed to be happy about, but it's just not there. I'm gonna go deeper. I'm gonna go deeper. Thank you. There's the cloud. A clouding of judgment, a lack of trust. Okay, so I feel like this invisible storm cloud, Sagittarius, the one that you are manifesting from your own mind, is stemming from a place of mistrust. Like you don't trust. I want to say, like, you don't trust the happiness of this occasion, like, you trust that doom and gloom is inevitable, imminent. There's that word imminent again. What is this spirit? It's going so deep. I had to flex out my root chakra in order to get into your energy, Sagittarius. There is a deeper issue here. It's not just surface level. I'm going to take a look. I'm going deeper with you, Sagittarius. I'm afraid to go deeper. And I'm afraid to go deeper because I feel like you are afraid to get to the root cause, the root of why you are not feeling joyous on what is supposed to be a joyous occasion. Do we want to look? I think we should look. There is shadow here, Sagittarius, and shadow work is needed. You're going to have to take a look in the dark. I feel like you do not trust someone to care for you in a way that you would care for them in return, in a way that you need. I feel like you cannot expect yourself from somebody else. I saw a wedding. Maybe you're up there at the altar and you're listening to the vows being vowed to you, and you hear in sickness and in health, and you hear them say, I do. And in that moment, time slows down for you, Sagittarius. In that moment, you look towards the future and you see it in sickness and in health. Do you see the person in front of you taking care of you in sickness? Can you trust them to take care of you? Can you trust them to have your back when it is raining acid? Time slowed down and you had this thought. And that is the invisible cloud over this parade. The static of that storm cloud is there because it's a possibility. That storm cloud can manifest, Sagittarius. You've seen it before. What you can't trust is that if you forget your umbrella, will that person in front of you share theirs or carry an extra? And if it's neither, will they curse the rain with you, or will they go out and play in it with you? When time slows down in that moment, it scared you because you didn't know if you could trust. And even deeper down, for some of you, you know you couldn't. For others of you, that's when you realized you could, and it was safe. Maybe for some of you Sagittarians, this invisible storm cloud that nobody else could see, but you yourself could feel, created a rift between you and others, you and someone else. Called you crazy because of it. What storm cloud, Sagittarius? What are you talking about? Are you making ish up again? No, Sagittarius, you saw it. You felt it. You understand now where it is stemming from. And you're going with your gut on this one. You have gone with your gut. You will go with your gut. You should go with your gut. D, all of the above. Thank you, Sagittarius. All right, let me take a sip and we're going to move on to our final zodiac sign, Aries. Aries. Aries, are you ready to play? That's what God wants to know. You are being released into God's playground, the Garden of Eden, a higher reality, a better life. Aries, I'm seeing big, pearly, golden gates open up wide to you. Don't worry, you're not dead. But these gates lead to somewhere you've never been before that you only dreamt of. They are finally open to you. It's like, what am I seeing? I'm seeing the scene in Willy Wonka where he opens up the doors to the candy room for the first time, and there's the chocolate river and waterfall, and he lets the kids loose and they all go running and scrambling everywhere. Like, being here with you, Aries, I almost feel like you're stalled on the stairs. Like, you don't know if you want to go eat a giant gummy bear or if you want to go take a dip in the chocolate river. You're a little overwhelmed with what you want to do first because you've never been here before, man. This is freaking awesome. What? Some of you Aries out there haven't even realized that you're inside the chocolate factory. You walked through the front entrance, you walked down the hall. Willy Wonka sang his little songs to you. It hasn't registered to you yet that you are inside the chocolate factory. You've been done clutching that golden ticket as if it was your lifeline. Golden ticket. What is this golden ticket I'm seeing? This golden ticket was a seized opportunity that you seized. It was your ticket to these golden pearly gates that have opened up to you, this new land, new level. I'm hearing new authority. You've been given new authority, Aries. New authority. This is also very new. Can you do it? Yes. Let me tell you something, Aries. The biggest advice that you need moving forward in order to master this new level beyond the golden pearly gates, Aries, have fun. Hello. You're in God's playground. Have fun. Hello. That's the number one rule. That's the number one thing that you need to focus on. You've already done what you had to do to obtain that golden ticket. You gave it to the ticket taker. You're here. You are in it. Have fun. Do you know what that's like? Do you know how to do that, Aries? Do you need a refresher course? Bless ya. Aries, good luck to you. That's the message I have for you. Have fun. Thank you.